Carly, why do we have two cars?
Well, Tanner,
So it is 7:33 a.m. and we have a quick road trip on our hands today. We are leaving Southern Oregon right now and we are actually trucking down to Red Bluff where Factory QRC is located to pick up an Outlaw Kart for myself. Carly's gonna be driving down this morning. You ready to hopefully rip on the freeway?
yeah, let's do it.
So Carly's gonna take this first shift on the way down. I'll probably drive on the way back. But for now, we're just gonna sit back, put some miles underneath our belt. We should be in Red Bluff in about 2 hours and 49 minutes. Well, we made it to QRC. Carly, we said we're picking up one go-kart, but is there any chance we're picking up anything else?
I think we might be getting another one.
So we need to pause the video real quick. I have something that I need to clarify. The black 18T, our Holmes family ride that we started the winter off with up here in Roseburg and then took back to Oklahoma for that big race that we won. We did all that. That car was amazing, $175 but during the week of Chili Bowl, after I ran my prelim, I actually posted that roller for sale and one of the local guys in the area purchased it from me. They literally came to the Tulsa Expo Center right out there in the parking lot. I pulled my seat out of the car, pulled my engine off the side. They put it in their van and they were the new owners of the 18T. So then I was cartless. So hopefully that kind of explains why we're doing this road trip. Just inside the back shop here at Factory QRC. Got all the bullets and hot rods ready to go when we return to Red Bluff in a couple weeks. Look at these things. Absolutely beautiful race cars. The nicest Outlaw Karts you'll ever see on the planet. Dude. Guys, this is kind of janky. You'll know why more here in a minute, but tip this car up and we're putting a bunch of stuff in the back seat. No, it'll be. So we're just about to leave the factory and look at all the stuff we're taking back to Southern Oregon. Carly, why do we have two cars?
Well, Tanner, I am officially gonna get back behind the wheel, not full time for to finish off Red Bluff, but just for this weekend. And if this weekend goes well with my back and everything, then potentially next weekend at Roseburg as well. Like I said, we're not gonna do Red Bluff full time, but yeah.
Very neat. Look at this. One car, a second car, a lot of parts, and I mean a lot of parts. It gets better though. Open up the back seat. Got two top wings, sideboards for two wings, a hood, some other wheels, a fuel tank. Like, it is full. Full back seat.
We're picking up some more parts.
Yeah, we're picking up a couple more parts to bring back home up I-5.
They're not too big, but let's see if we can fit it in.
But yeah, this is how we're leaving QRC. Not sure how we did it. Thanks to Jimmy and our crew for helping us get two in the back of one pickup. Hey, maybe we should go race like this every weekend. Why would you need a trailer? Why would you need a trailer?
I don't see why they fit.
Well, the kart is back home in the race shop and it is time to get this thing looking race ready. And to get it that way, we have a fair amount to do. I just got started by putting the fuel tank on the floor pan. We gotta get the engine on the side, then we gotta put our seat, which is already mounted, but we gotta get it on the frame. And then I need to go through and size all my tires and make sure I have the right compounds on the right wheels for our weekend. And once we do all that, we should be in good shape. Shoot, all the years where Dad carried the engine and I carried the radiator, it's way better carrying the radiator, I can tell you that.
Screwdriver.
Dad's just knocking the master link on the chain.
Okay, let's
That good, we just gotta tighten up the motor, push the motor forward.
Yeah, we need to loosen up slide it forward. I don't know if there's enough room
To go forward. Might be in trouble or something. So this is a dilemma that we always have with our 4-stroke. We need to get one of the new style motor mounts, but these are older, like back when, you know, we had more of our own family program that was running all year round. And when you're putting an engine on, you have adjustment usually where you can slide it forward and back. But with this one, we're kind of stuck in a very small range. So right now our chain is too loose, and if it's too loose, it obviously could just come off way easier, just like if it's way too tight. You gotta find the sweet spot where there's just a little bit of slack. So Dad's trying to drive this bolt forward, which is kind of pushing it.
It's a front motor mount down.
Is it good, you think?
We'll try it.
Try it.
Okay, I need some WD-40 or something.
There you go. See what I mean right here? We're running into the frame with this front mount, so we can't really go any farther forward. Why is it making that noise? Or doing that click?
Probably just gonna have to get a new chain.
Wait, Joe. Wait, so it's just one of the links?
Yeah, it's no good.
It's just getting like bound up? So we have all these chains right here, and none of them are the proper length. The one that we had when we left for Oklahoma, we ended up throwing away back there, and we kind of just made something work, but also it was a different car and everything was in a different position. So with us not being able to slide the engine back and forth, we're stuck and we need a chain to be the proper length and have the right amount of slack. So it, I guess it just equals the combination and everything works properly. So unfortunately, we're probably gonna strike out tonight and we'll probably have to get a chain later this week in town. Regardless though, we're gonna have more time to finish this hot rod during the rest of the week. I did wanna say though how excited I am to get to race this Saturday at the Roseburg Indoor. And of course, it's just because the 22C Carly is gonna be back on track. Of course, I'm pumped to see her race again. I'm happy she's gonna be back in a car. She's gonna get to go fast and do what she loves. And of course, also as her older brother, I am nervous for her. I'm nervous to race against her. You guys know how it is competing against a sibling in any family. And so Carly got all of her preparation done today. She got her race car fired up, and now I think she just has to scale it and basically get it loaded in the trailer. So she is ready to go. But I wanted to kind of get her thoughts and opinions on how nervous she is and how she feels about getting back in an Outlaw Kart before she gets back in a sprint car, which is of course what injured her. All right, Carly, going into the weekend, what are you nervous about? What are you pumped for?
So I think I was more nervous at the beginning of the week when my mom said, I'm gonna see how this all goes, like with you racing and stuff, and I was like, okay, like, yeah, like I'm excited, you know? But there was a nervous part to me that was like, okay, like, I don't know. But as the week went on and as we went and we got the carts and I just like got done building it and then firing it up, I was like, the nerves just kind of went away when I got back in the seat. And so I'm kind of hoping that's what happens when I get to Roseburg and when I get out on the racetrack, that all the nerves just kind of go away when I hit the racetrack and I can just, you know, focus on myself.
I mean, does it make it easier too that you're hopping back in an Outlaw Kart? I mean, I feel like some would argue there's risk both ways, but like an Outlaw Kart's something you have way more seat time than a sprint car.
No, yeah, for sure, and I'm actually kind of glad that I'm going to get back into an Outlaw Kart more than a sprint car. And as Tanner said, you know, people say that I probably should get back into a sprint car just because it has more suspension and stuff, but I kind of want to disagree now just because a go-kart's what I grew up in, and I don't have too much experience in a sprint car, but I definitely have a lot more in a go-kart, so I'm glad I'm running a go-kart before a sprint car.
And now the question that probably everyone wants to know, what are the chances that we're both running 1-2 throwing sliders, not banging doors? We would never touch Nerf bars or nothing while we race.
Yeah, we're not doing that again. I mean, I could see it happening. I might be a hair rusty when I get back, but I mean, as long as I qualify, qualifying is all that matters at Roseburg. If you qualify in the top 3, then you're automatically on a front row, or what, top 6 actually. If you qualify top 6, you're automatically on the front row of a heat, first heat. And so all I gotta do is qualify at least top 6, and then hopefully we just go from there. For sure, and then you'll get the chance to kind of race and whatnot, but I think this is gonna be probably the best way you could come back as far as just getting back behind the wheel of something, and we'll see how the weekend goes, and whatever it throws our way, we'll take on as a team and then move forward from there. No matter what, she's gonna kill it this weekend and she's gonna be documenting it for all of you guys. I'm gonna do my best to give her a run for her money and try to keep her out of victory lane as much as I want her to do good, and if she did win, I would be to the moon stoked for her.
But my job is still to win races and bring home as much hardware as I can to the shop as well. But at this point, all we can do is put our best foot forward and see who comes out on top. We will see you guys all in the next one. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button to help us get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. And you guys are in for a heck of a show this Saturday.